High amounts of Hero Beat, J-pop, rock, Vocaloid, and a bit of hard bass were consumed in the making of this video. Hello everyone, this is Agent Toad reporting from somewhere on this planet, bringing you today information about the great anime that no one, well at least in the West I think, is talking about. That anime is Golden Kamuy. I'm serious about the nobody part though. If you were to type Golden Kamuy into the YouTube search bar right now, yeah, all you would find are official clips and maybe one or two reaction videos, but yeah, basically that's it. Or maybe that's just me, however, search results are personalized, so yeah. Anyway, if you came here for reasons to watch, skip about 40 seconds ahead. If not and you're subscribed, you should stay here. And if it's not 40 seconds, there should be a timestamp in the description since I don't know how long this is going to go on for. Anyway, for those of you who have not skipped, I would like to thank you all for 21 subs. Since we're here, I'm going to do a special video. What's special, you ask? Well, it's not decided yet. You see, what I thought I was going to do is I want to do a whole video, but I only do a Toad voice, and whether or not that's a special, I will still do it. However, what I want you all to do is I want you to go into the comments and suggest things that I could do for the special. And whichever suggestion has the most likes is probably what I'm going to do. However, if basically no one suggests anything, then I'm going to do the Toad voice video. So basically, if you hate the idea of me speaking in a Toad voice, which sounds like this by the way, yeah! It's not very good at the moment, because, well, yeah, I'm kind of tired right now, but anyway, yeah, shrooms! And it's kind of grating. Anyway, so if you don't want that for a whole video, comment something else to do and like other ideas you agree with. Now with that out of the way, let's start the video. Now then, in this video I'm not going to talk about anything past the first 3 episodes in detail, so there are going to be a lot of things that don't make sense, so if you want them to make sense, go watch the anime. Anyway, the story starts off with ex-soldier Sugimoto Saichi trying to find gold. The reason for this is he's trying to honor one of his friend's requests. In doing so, he encounters Ashrupa the Ainu. Yeah, I can't pronounce these names correctly and not as strong as I would because Anyway, that's not important. Oh yeah, right, the Ainu. You've probably never heard of them. To explain, they're indigenous people of northern Japan. I think a bit of I'm going to pronounce it the way I hear it, Karaftu. And yeah, if you're wondering more about their culture, go watch Golden Kamuy. I think it explains it well. Or you could just Google it, since yeah, that's way faster. However, learning about things in anime form is pretty fun. Now then, to get back on track, they decide to hunt for gold together after meeting. Now then, let's add in the spice called genre to our basic meal, which is now known as Golden Kamuy. Well, first you start off with history, Takes place in northern Japan, on the island of Hokkaido, which is the most northern one. Not really stereotypical, you don't see a historical show every now and then. Well, you do see it every now and then, but you don't see it a lot. Anyway, now you add in some adventure and action. It's not getting too bold here, but it's a solid base, You travel around Hokkaido, you see some places, you meet some people, you do some hunting. Now then, we're going to add in some seinen. Remember, people die if they are killed. So you have a pretty solid stew now with good flavor, right? Right, that's some good flavor right there. Bit generic, but good flavor. Now we add in some of the spices that give this meal a flavor that's pretty enjoyable, the stuff that makes it unique. So, we're gonna add some comedy. It's a seinen with comedy. Comedy in the show is top-notch. Since I'm not spoiling, I'll only tell you a few things since it's not really that funny at the start, but it gets funnier as time progresses, exponentially at that. So, to tell you a few things, I swear at one point, despite turning into a yaoi, there's this dude's whole existence, and everything, I mean everything, leads back to Ochinchin. Oh yeah, also there's the weirdest fetish I have ever seen. Well, does it count as a fetish, or you know what, never mind. Anyway, this show has hilarious fan service, so to explain, all the fan service is of male characters since there are almost no females. But the fan service is done in the funniest way I've ever seen. You see, the fan service is done in a kinda hella game way. I don't mean to offend anyone by saying this, but you can't tell me. some of those things that happened weren't hella fucking gay. Now, you're not going to get any context for this because if I were to say anything more, that would basically ruin the joke. Since, well, if you tell people the joke before saying the joke or after telling the joke, it basically ruins the joke for you, and yeah, it's going to take a while before the joke is funny. If it ever is funny again. Which is basically why memes die, but that's another story that's not for this video. Oh yeah, also, everyone simps this guy, but then again, you can't really blame them. Now then, for the final flavor, cooking. Which is why I use this whole cooking analogy in the first place. Now then, yes, this is actually a cooking anime. In most episodes, they actually do cooking for a good amount of time and give instructions on how to make the food. The only problem is you actually have to hunt to get some ingredients. I don't think anyone's selling squirrel brains, or just animal brains in general. Besides that, there are the characters. First, we have ex-soldier Sugimoto Saichi. I already mentioned him, and he's known as Mortal Sugimoto since he's like a milk tank with cosmic power in milk drink, which is highly illegal. But my point is, the guy just doesn't die. And next we have Ashurba, the native and basically survivalist, who is the reason why Sugimoto and the next guy are still alive. Next is Shiraishi. To give Shiraishi the Shiraishi treatment, he's a lovable idiot and can get in or out of anything. And without spoiling, that is the furthest I can go. Anyway, I really recommend watching this show since it's a really fun watch. You can laugh, and it's getting a third season that's airing right now, which has a pretty good OP. I mean, with all the other stuff coming out this season, it's one of my favorites. So yeah, if you're not going to check out the anime, at least check out the third season's opening. And if you're wondering why you're not hearing that opening right now, which you would probably hear when someone mentions an opening, you see, copyright is something that I do not fuck with on a daily basis. However, I have fucked with it on other bases, and yeah, I'm still here anyway. If you're wondering how I got into the anime, I was talking to my friend Funny in a group chat, you know, one of the people from my Discord video, and he changed his PFP to, I'm about to show you in a second, but yeah, he changed his PFP, told us to get what it was. I guessed right, and then he sent this image. This right here is why I started watching Golden Kamuy. Also, if you're wondering why I'm not playing Splatoon this time like I did in my Belgius video, you see, I watched one of my Splatoon videos back since I need it for something, which you will see before the end of the year, if I get through it. And yeah, Splatoon in 480p, which I can't change my export quality to higher, it's not good. So yeah, I'm taking a crack at Mario Kart this time, and hopefully it does not look like a dumpster fire. So yeah, if you like my anime content, keep tabs on me since, while it's not frequent, it will come eventually. Now that is the end of the video. Remember to comment what you want me to do for my 20 subscribers special if you're opposed to my full Toad Voice video, which sounds like this! Yay! I'm on shrooms! But I'm not, because that's illegal. Anyway, that's all from me for now. Agent Toad signing out.